Hi, my name's Josh. I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can boost your credit score. In this video, I'm going to show you what makes up your credit score, some ways to manage your credit, and I'm going to give you 5 tips and tricks to boost your credit score. Having a good credit score is important in today's society. It allows you to take out loans at lower interest rates, which will cost you less over time. It'll allow you to get loans without a cosigner, and when you apply at jobs or at rental complexes, sometimes they use your credit score to determine your level of responsibility. With that said, what even goes into your credit score? They look to see if you're making regular payments without skipping any or being late. This makes up 35% of your overall credit score, and it's the biggest category. The next thing they look for is how much you owe. This makes up 30% of your credit score, and it's the second biggest factor. Keeping your balance to limit ratio below 30% can increase your score, while consistently being over 50% can hurt your score. And this goes for both individual cards and your overall credit limit. Let's use me for example. I currently have 4 credit cards. I have one for online payments, one for car repairs, one for clothing, and one for groceries and gas. The limits for these cards are $8,000, $7,500, $6,000, and $8,900 for a total of $30,400. As long as I stay below $2,400, $2,250, $1,800, and $2,670, I'll be below 30% on each of those cards, and I'll have to stay below $9,120 overall to stay below my 30% total threshold. The third thing that they look for is your credit history, or how long you've had credit for, and this makes up 15% of your overall credit score. The longer you've had credit, the better this can be. Don't cancel your credit cards after paying them off. This can hurt your credit score by deleting your credit history. A good strategy here is to pay off your cards, and then every once in a while make a small purchase just to show activity, and then pay it off right away. The next thing that makes up your credit score is credit type, and it counts for 10%. Lenders want to see that you can handle various types of credit, like a mortgage, car loans, credit cards, whatever. The last 10% is made up by recently opened accounts and inquiries. Creditors want to know how often you apply for or inquire about new credit accounts, because applying for too many in a short period of time can appear to be high risk. Lenders may think that you have no cash flow and that you're just living off of loans, and these hard credit checks can take 2 years to fall off of your credit score. The most common issues for having lower credit scores are not having enough credit history, maxed out or overdrawn accounts, loans being sent to collections, or having late payments. Late payments stay on your record for 7 years, but if you stick around till the end, I'll show you a way to remove them in 1 month. Now before we get to the 5 tips and tricks, I want to show you some free resources that might help you manage your credit. I'm not sponsored by any of these websites, but I think that they can help you. There are 3 credit reporting bureaus that can give you a credit score, and they are Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, and each of them will give you a free credit report each year. Another place you can check is annualcreditreport.com, and they use all 3 bureaus to get you that score. I only really check my credit score maybe once a year or before a big purchase like a new car or something. Each credit bureau may give you a slightly different score, but that's okay because your FICO score is an average between all 3 of the bureaus. Your FICO score can range between 300 and 850, and a score of 670 and below is considered not good, while a score of 750 and above is considered great. Alright, now that we've covered what makes a credit score and how to check it, let's get into some of those tips and tricks to boost that score. Step 1. Pay down balances. Paying down your balance on time and not using credit to live above your means is the best way to improve your credit score. This lowers your balance to limit ratio and shows consistent payment. Step 2. Increase your credit limit. Increasing your credit limit, but not increasing the amount that you regularly spend, will give you a better balance to limit ratio as well. For example, if you owe $250 on a card that had a $500 limit, you owe 50% of that limit. Now, if you were to increase that limit to $1,000, you would owe 25% of that limit. And that's below the 30% threshold that will boost your credit. You can learn how often you can increase your credit limits by contacting your lending company. I usually increase my credit limit every 6 months to a year. Step 3, the Experian Boost. Experian offers a free opt-in service that links your on-time phone, utility, and other payments to give you more positive credit history. Obviously skip this step though if you have multiple late payments, but consider revisiting this step after you complete step 5. Step 4. Catch up on late payments. Pay off late payments as soon as you can because this only gets worse with time. A 30-day late payment is not as bad as a 60-day or 90-day late payment. You could also contact your lender and negotiate payment plans or a way to get your account current. They're not obligated to do this, but they would rather work with you to come up with a plan than sell your debt to the collection agencies. Step 5. Dispute inaccuracies. By going to credit reporting bureau websites, you can review your payment history. Once here, you can review the files for inaccuracies. You can ask your lenders to remove any late payments, but they're not obligated to do this either. Next, you can dispute all late payments due to wrong amounts, dates, or etc. Benefit of the doubt goes to you, and your lenders have 30 days to prove to the bureaus that that late payment is not incorrect. If they can't do that in 30 days, then it's automatically removed from your history. And getting rid of those late payments boosts the biggest category of your score, so this step is weighted more heavily than all the other ones. Also, you can't be penalized or charged any fees at all for disputing late payments, so you might as well dispute everything and see what falls off. If you have any questions related to this video, leave them down in the comments below. If this video helped in any way, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. Also, watch these videos over here if you want to learn about financial freedom or dividend investing.